CBS News Texas getting an in-depth look at what the Dallas mayor and police chief say is a story of success. In year number 2 of their crime reduction plan, hotspot policing has helped them cut violent crime. And tonight, Jack Fink, for you, has the exclusive interview, including why they think their strategy is working.
Having spaghetti today.
I would just need the salt.
Daniel and Jasmine Rogers say it used to be that even something as simple as cooking in their kitchen could stir up fear.
You never know when the bullet's going to come through the window or when they're out here fighting right out here in front and, you know, everybody got guns.
Up until this time last year, he says fighting and gunfire reverberated through their Dallas apartment complex and shattered their sense of safety and that of their 10 and 12-year-old sons.
What would they say to you?
Mom, why are they shooting?
I'll tell my boys to get on the floor, you know, because you don't know where bullets go. You know, bullets don't have no name, so.
Just pray and pray to God that no bullets come through here and nothing happens to us.
Their complex, Vallara Apartments, along East Overton Road near I-45 and East Oak Cliff, was once a violent crime haven.
Out of the 101,000 grids that we have in the city of Dallas, this was the #1 crime grid that we had.
This week, we interviewed Police Chief Eddie Garcia and Mayor Eric Johnson at the complex about the chief's plan, now in its 3rd year, to reduce violent crime across the city. Dallas PD has divided the city into more than 101,000 grids, each one 330 feet by 330 feet. The department focuses on the most violent 50 to 65 grids at a time for about 60 days, and they change based on current data. DPD uses a hotspots policing strategy featuring officer visibility and intelligence to turn around communities like Vallara Apartments. It took more than a year, but this complex has been off the hotspot list for months and has stayed off.
It's a testament to the community, it's a testament to the city, it's a testament to the work that the men and women have done out here.
I know what it's like to be a kid growing up in a neighborhood like this, in an apartment complex just like this, and, you know, hearing gunshots all the time, you know, and having people you know directly impacted by crime.
DPD has been targeting violent street crimes, specifically aggravated assaults, non-family violence, robberies, and murders. In its first year of the program, violent crime in the city's grids dropped by 11% from the months before the program. And Chief Garcia says after the 2nd year, the results have gotten better.
The grids are down approximately 31% in violent crime. These were our most violent neighborhoods.
And he says violent crime from the grids has not spread. Areas immediately surrounding the grids fell by 9%. Citywide, as of this past Saturday, robberies year to date were down more than 10% from the same period last year. Aggravated assaults, non-family violence dropped by nearly 15% from the year before, but murders increased from a year earlier.
Murders, though, are up 6%. How do you explain that?
So the way the crime reduction strategy is to reduce gun-related aggravated assault. That's the #1 tell of any violence in the city. It's the cause of those murders is with gun-related aggravated assault. And so by reducing incidents, we will reduce that number.
Hotspot policing isn't new, but Chief Garcia says what's different in Dallas is that they are using an all-inclusive strategy with various approaches to reduce violent crime.
The officers are visible. They're making contacts. They're talking to people, and not just in a moment of crisis, just being present. And that's made a tremendous amount of difference.
And it's also why this isn't stop and frisk. I mean, let's just be real about this. Stop and frisk was a policy that was about indiscriminately stopping people that fit a certain profile just because they fit a profile. So you were African American, you were getting stopped and you were getting patted down, and that's not what this is at all.
Recently, DPD began a 3rd phase of the program called Focused Deterrence, reaching out to a group of repeat violent offenders and giving them a choice. They'll face increased prosecutions if they continue committing crimes, or they can receive job training, education, mental health, and substance abuse counseling if they change their ways.
These communities deserve to be as safe as any other, and that's what this is really about. It's prioritizing the places that are having the toughest time with violent crime and giving them the treatment that they need to get them off the list. And so it makes me, I'm thrilled.
Back at the Vallara apartment complex, managers have fixed the gates to keep criminals out and are in the process of renovating apartments inside and out. They've also evicted residents who cause problems. Residents like Jasmine and Daniel Rogers give the managers here and police a lot of credit for the transformation, one they say has changed their lives and the lives of their children.
Oh yeah, they play outside now. They outside all day now, you know. We let them go to the J.C. Phelps Center, and we let them walk back, and they come straight here, and then their friends come and knock on the door, and they go out and play with them for a little bit.
The city has also hired violence interrupters to work with residents in hotspot areas to help support the police department's violent crime reduction plan. The mayor and the chief say city leaders are committed to DPD's plan because they believe it will help them achieve their goal of making Dallas the safest, largest city in the United States. Jack Fink, CBS News, Texas.